Hello everybody, and welcome to another Game and Party video. My name is Doug Deneen. Tonight I'm going to be playing a new game called Starlight. Now this is a preview copy. It will be on Kickstarter on March 17th. This is mainly to show off the gameplay. It is an excellent solo game as well as multiplayer, and you can play it true solo. Now, what you see in the video tonight might be a bit different from the published version that you get. The prologue is still in draft, so that may even change. Now, I will include all the text for the story in the video, but I will include timestamps so you can just see the gameplay if you'd rather remain unspoiled. So, let's go ahead and let's get started, and thank you for watching. When you start a new campaign in Starlight, first thing you need to do is choose your character. Now, in my preview copy, I have two characters available, Starla and Violet Ray. They both have different skills that are useful for the away missions, for exploring planets, but I kind of like the look of Violet Ray better, so I'm going to go with her. So I'm going to slot Violet Ray right in here, and I'm going to grab her awesome looking miniature and slot you there. Now I gotta choose my ship. There are 4 ships to choose from. The Merkava, Gnosis, Invictus, and Argonaut. And they have different, abilities. The Merkava is the command and assault ship. The Gnosis is command and research. Invictus is heavy and scout. And the Argonaut is assault and heavy. Now I kind of like the Merkava because it's command and assault. I feel it's a good mix of both. So I'm going to go with the Merkava. So it has a hull of 6 and a shield of 2. And then red I'm going to use for stress, which starts at 0. I'm going to slot you in here. I'm going to get the Merkava mini. I'm going to slot that right in there. Now, because I am playing true solo with only a single character, I get an additional 2 points to my hull. So it's a nice little bonus for playing true solo. So we'll move those ships aside. Now that we have this set up, I need to get my weapon and my engine. Now you have 4 weapons to choose from at the start and 4 engines to choose from at the start. My weapon, I'm going to go with the long shot, which lets me fire up to 4 spaces away, and it starts with 3 ammo, so I'm going to mark ammo here. And then for my engine, I'm going to do bank and jet because it lets me travel pretty fast and also slide over a spot. So I'm going to go with those as my starting weapon and my starting engine. I've already got my modifier deck here. Let's shuffle that a bit. Modifier is good to go. Here is my Violet Ray character sheet. I'm going to keep this off to the side. That'll pop up every now and then during the campaign to mark things. So last thing I need to do is set up the Sparrow. Now here's my Sparrow card. I'm going to put a green cube on 8 for resources. Here's my miniature, and I'm going to get the first space exploration card, which is marked 1, and place Sparrow on it, and I am ready to go. So having been sent out on my training mission, the first thing that I know I need to do is find an area in Sector 3 and scout it. So on my space exploration card here, I can go to the right to scout Section 2, or I can move up to scout Section 3. So I'm going to move up to scout Section 3. I'm going to find that space exploration card, flip it and put it up here. I'm going to spend an energy in order to move the Sparrow here. Now on space section 3 here, there is a scouting area here for S1. S1 meaning scenario and then the number 1. So scenario number 1 here. So we're going to go here, we're going to spend, I'm going to crash the Sparrow already. We're going to spend another energy in order to begin scenario number 1. Alright, so my first mission is to defeat the Ronin ships. I've already got the battle board all set up. I have the battle mats for the enemy ships already set. For this particular mission, we've got 2 Ronin scouts, 1 standard, 1 elite. The standard has a shield of 5, the elite has a shield of 8, and when it attacks, it has a special ability where it can do a hull breach on me if it hits, and hull breach means at the beginning of every turn I will lose 1 more point in my hull. So that would be a bad thing. Now, directionality is very important in this game. It's far more tactical that way. So make sure you are facing the way you need to face in order to hit your opponents. If you come up behind them, the back 3 here, you're at advantage, which means you can draw 2 modifiers and use the best one for that particular attack. So you want to try to flank your opponents as much as possible. Now, one of the other benefits of playing solo is you get 5 dice instead of 4 to roll, and players always go first. So let's go ahead. What do we have here? We got a move, 2 attack, a wild, and a stress. Okay, so first thing I need to do, I want to go for the elite because of that hull breach damage one there. So playing this, let's see. I'm going to use U2 here since these dice images here are attached. You have to use 2 in order to use it. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to have to stress to use this one, which goes here and here. And stress means I increase that by 1. And then I am going to use my long shot. Now I can use 1 die for this attack and do 2 damage. Or if I use 2 die, I can do 4 damage. So I'm going to use 2 die. It uses up one ammo there. And it's got an ability to ignore shields. We don't have any shields, so whatever. So it's going to do 4 damage to the Ronin Scout with whatever modifier I draw. And that is telling me I should play the lottery times 2. So I do 8 damage, which is what the Ronin Scout has. So I just one-shot killed the elite Ronin Scout. Definitely should play the lottery tonight, so take you out. And now that I've used all 5 of my dice, it is the enemy's turn. Now for them, you draw 1 card for each type of enemy, and each enemy of that type does the same thing. In this case, it's going to rotate to get to the nearest enemy, which is me. It doesn't need to move because it's already within range, and it doesn't need to rotate again. So 2 forward, 2 back, I'm definitely within range. So they do an attack of 2, no bonus from that, with this modifier, which is +1, so they took out my shields, 1, 2, and then 3. I took 1 hull damage from that. Alright. So now I get to re-roll. Alright, lots of movement and an attack. So how can I... Let me do... I'm going to... If I do that... No, I don't want to do that. I guess I could. No. What do I want to do? Oh, duh. I can just use a movement dice to rotate and face you. And then let's do... Want to do a long shot again? No, let's go ahead. And I want to double with this one. So I want to try to save my ammo. So I want to double up with this attack, which hits in a starburst pattern here. So it's going to do 3 damage to 1. So 3 with whatever this modifier is, minus 1. So 2 damage. And then... Oof. I should have done that one. Alright, I'm going to do... I can't do that. Well... So you don't have to use all of your dice, but I do have these down here, so I'm going to go ahead and heal 2 hull damage. Oh wait, no, you need 4. Never mind, I'm sorry, you need 4 dice to heal 2 and 2. And I can't move through them, and I can't rotate again, so I could try to long shot them again and see what comes up. Let's try that. Let's long shot him. So it does base of 2. Uses an ammo. And it's 2. So 2 damage. Oh, didn't kill him. He's still got 1 damage left. Alright. And then I can't do anything else, so you are staying there. It is the enemy's turn. They don't need to rotate. They don't need to move. They don't need to rotate again. Same card. 2 in front, 2 in back. Doing 2 damage. With no bonus from the attack card, and they miss. Okay, so now I get to re-roll, back to my turn. Lots of attack and a movement, so, well, I'm just gonna... Might as well go ahead and use my double to get me 3 plus 1, 4 damage. So that takes out this scout as well. And I have now defeated both of the Ronin ships, so I can move on to the conclusion of this mission. So having completed mission 1 with the choices I made, I gain a squad morality. So on my squad sheet here, I gained a morality, so we're going to move up 1 towards good. And my shield has increased by 2, so I'm going to mark that under ship equipment, +2 shield. What else did I get? I got a tech upgrade. So here are the tech cards. Now, based on my ship, it can only get a C or A tech upgrade. So I'm going to go with, let's see here. Kind of like target lock. Or radar jam. Now let's go radar jam, because I can put them at a disadvantage. So I've gained a tech, radar jam. And it says it's got a supply of 2. So here's my marker for it. Alright, and I've achieved part 1 of the Starlight Institute Squad achievement. Got that. Alright. So, I have a choice. I can either meet Captain Soma in orbit or rush back to defend Medela. I'm going to meet Captain Soma in orbit. So that will begin mission number 2. Alright, my mission is to defend myself against the attacking Ronin. So I've got everything all set up and ready to go here. It gets 3, not 2. In between here, I have used 1 more energy while I was on the Sparrow to repair my ship. So I am at full health, or full hull, and full shield. The stress stays the same, though. That doesn't get healed or anything. We do have a new enemy, the Ronin frigate, which has 8 hull, 4 shield, 4 attack, and it ignores my long shot ability, which is annoying. And then we have another Ronin scout. So everything's all set up, so let's go ahead and get started. As always, the player gets to go first. Alright, so we have a lot of things here. And I don't remember if I had mentioned before or not, but one ability you can do is you can take a stress once per turn to re-roll as many die as you want. I haven't really needed to use it yet, but that option is there. Another option you could do, instead of taking hull damage, you can flip one of these cards over. So that could be useful because this guy can do 8 damage. I don't want to do it yet though. Let's go see what happens here. So I want to move to do it again because that then puts me in range of you for a long shot with the 4. Uses an ammo. And it's a +1, so it does 5 damage. So 4 removes the shield and then 1 damage to the hull. Alright, cool. I'm not going to use that stress die for anything. It's going to stay right there. So, enemies now go. The frigate will turn. Doesn't need to. It will move as far as it can. Doesn't need to turn. And then it will attack. So it's going to attack with 4. Oh, times 2 and 8. Are you kidding already? So I took out my shield. That was 4. And then 4 for the health. Ooh, wow. Okay. Do I want to... No, I don't want to flip. It's too early. Alright. And then you attack. And let's see here. You rotate. And then move move, rotate, and attack, and push. Okay, so first we don't need to rotate yet. Move 2 and then 1, facing in the same direction. Rotate. Yeah, it doesn't matter where it goes, it's not going to hit me, so we're going to leave it there. It's not going to rotate again. Alright, so that's good. So there's no attack from you. Alright, back to me then. Ooh, wow, okay. A lot of movement, a lot of stress. And I want to take out that frigate because it can do a lot of damage to me. So I'm going to take a stress to... I'm just going to reroll all 5. Oh, that's even worse. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, can't change it now. So... Oh, this is horrible. Alright. So I'm going to have to use these to attack. Increases my stress, which means I have to mix a miss card into my deck and I reshuffle everything. Alright. I attack with 4, use my ammo. So 4 plus 1, I am happy with that. So I do 5 more damage, brings you down to a 2. I could possibly destroy it, but take a lot of stress. Oof. Oh, this is horrible. Alright, I'm going to go for it. Because I will win. I increase you. I have to take another miss card. Because I hit another threshold on my stress level there. But I can go for a 3 damage. Two damage, which is enough to take out the frigate. Alright, awesome. Oh, boy, is that a lot of stress. Okay. And then I've got a move action that I'm going to use. That I'm not going to use. I'm going to leave it. Alright, so over here, well, there's only the scout now. So it's going to rotate. It's not going to rotate because it can go then forward and to the right and then rotate towards me. Nope, still not going to hit. Ooh. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Rotate, forward, to the right, rotate, and I'm not within range, so it doesn't do anything again. Alright. Okay, what's with all the stress here? It's horrible. Alright, well, it's out of 5. I'm gonna hope that I get something good on my long shot. On my last shot for the long shot. So 4 damage. Miss. But I get to remove it now at least. Alright, well. Let me... perfect firing range, but if it gets a good attack on me, alright, I'm going to risk it. I'm not going to move it. I'm not going to move at all, because I could hopefully defeat it. Oh wait, I forgot my radar jam. My radar jam allows me to make them disadvantaged, and I can use you. I'm going to have to use both of you, because then it's within range 3. So they are disadvantaged. So I'm going to use a token to mark them as disadvantaged, radar jam. Alright, now it's their turn. They're going to move forward. They don't need to rotate, but they can attack, but they are disadvantaged. So they're going to draw 2, a 0, and a -1, so it's -1, so they only do 1 damage. End of their turn, they are now not radar jammed anymore. But I get to go ahead. A lot of movement, and a stress. Because why not? Taking another stress. Really shouldn't take that much. Not a lot of attack. Okay, so can't use long shot anymore. I have no ammo left. So if I use 4 of these, I can reduce stress by 2 and increase my hull by 2. And then I still got 1 attack, or a 1. It's within range. Here's a 1 more damage. Alright, their turn. Rotate. Moving towards closest. And then rotate, so rotate like that. And they can attack. So they do 3 damage. Ooh, good thing I healed that up. To move to attack. So I'm going to need to rotate, because again, facing is important. Rotate there. Actually, hang on, can I get myself advantage? If I go up, and turn like that, yes, then I can rotate. Because now that I'm on the back three, I gain advantage. Okay, and I'm going to attack with 2, so that's a 3. 0 plus 1, so 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that took out the Ronin Scout. And I am successful on this mission. Alright, my rewards are, I gain a pilot skill, so I'm going to gain Into the Breach. So that's this skill here. And that gives me 2. I gain Part 2 of the Starlight Institute Achievement and a Point of Justice on my sheet here. Okay, and then I can go ahead and go back and explore. I need to find Sector 4 during exploration. Let's go ahead and move this back to exploring. Alright, so Sector 4 is right here, but before we do that, I'm going to spend a resource to heal up. keeping stress there, unfortunately. I gain you, okay. And now I'm going to spend another resource to go, oof, do I want to do that? Is there a thing there? No, so let me move back here to spend a resource to dock and gain my resources back. To move here, spending one more, I'm crashing the Sparrow again, and now I will spend another one to go over to Sector 4. And there's an exclamation point under Scenario 3, so I'm immediately going to begin Scenario number 3.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, check out our podcast, and you can find us on all of our social media sites on gameandparty.com. See you on the next video.